Hello. Welcome to Firaxis O'Clock Fridays here at the 2K live stream room. I'm your community manager, David Hinkle, working on all Firaxis Games titles, and I'm joined by Myles from the production department once again.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Myles.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. If you guys are familiar with Firaxis O'Clock Fridays here, you may have seen Myles in a couple other videos. I believe you've done this a couple times now.
Yeah.
Old seasoned vet of the Civ live stream game here.
Yeah, we needed some additional expertise to finish this game out, so Dave decided to bring me in.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not contributing anything. Dave's got this.
He's a ringer. He's our ringer. No, I was happy to have Myles on. Myles has some good knowledge he wants to impart on you guys in our final installment in the Civ Beyond Earth Beginner's Guide series. But before we get back to that, I got a couple housekeeping items I want to get out of the way. First and foremost, yesterday we opened up pre-purchases on XCOM 2 at digital retailers. So if you want to head to Green Man Gaming or Steam or wherever online you like to purchase your Vigi games, you can go ahead and pre-purchase XCOM 2 right now and get the Resistance Warrior Pack, which is an extra set of customization options and an old survivor of the old war in the original XCOM Enemy Unknown. So if you pre-purchase, you get that right then and there, included in your game at launch. So go ahead and do that. Head on over to xcom.com, the blog, for more information. We also have an XCOM Enemy Unknown free-to-play weekend going on Steam this weekend. And then, of course, that also includes discounts ranged across the XCOM Enemy Unknown game, DLC. I think things are up to 75% off. So go ahead and check that out. If you've never played XCOM before, fix that immediately. So you could do that right now at a reduced price, which is pretty great. But what is Firaxis O'Clock? Firaxis O'Clock is our week-long initiative, our week-long streaming initiative, where we partner with prominent community streamers, and we put on our own official live streams of Firaxis Games titles. On Tuesdays, we usually have Beagle Rush, but next Tuesday, we're actually introducing a new XCOM Long War player in Lamachomp. If you've seen some of his streams, he's a really great guy. Really fun stream, so we're really happy to have him on board as Beagle Rush takes a break here. So Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central European time, we will introduce Lamachomp's first stream and get him going on the Firaxis O'Clock live stream initiative. So awesome stuff there. Really happy to have him on board. Really excited for that. On Wednesdays, we have Quill18 streaming Civilization 5. It does a lot of mods, really a lot of high caliber play, so good stuff there. Definitely want to check that out. Again, same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central European time. Then on Thursdays, we have the actual official Firaxis Games live stream, where they've been doing a lot of Rising Tide, and a lot of awesome stuff there. They've been focusing on hybrid affinities for the last couple weeks. You can see the VODs up on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/civ, and you'll find the videos there if you missed out on those live streams. But again, on Thursdays, tune in same time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central European time. Is it starting to sink in yet? And then Fridays, we've got me here, my dumb face, and some people have been told that they enjoy that. And by some people, I mean my mom. She says I have a really great dumb face. That's about all I really have to say about that. So welcome back. We're doing a Beginner's Guide series. I really have a lot of charisma and poise, Myles, is what I would say. So we're doing our Beginner's Guide series here. First installment was with Dino from the NBA team. If you haven't seen that, VOD's up on YouTube. That was a really great introductory kind of early game planetfall type of beginner's guide for Civilization Beyond Earth. And then the following week, last week, we did our mid-game strategy session where we covered a lot of covert ops and really just how to adapt to different emerging kind of victory runs from AI players and different strategies that they're employing. The big thing that I wanted you to take away from the mid-game strategy session was just be fluid, be adaptable. And then here we are with our third installment for Endgame. And I brought on, again, my ringer, my Daryl Strawberry, if you will, to really take us through, I know, deep cut there. Really take us through the endgame of Civilization Beyond Earth and go over some of the options available there. But before we jump in real quick, you can also pre-purchase or pre-order Civilization Rising Tide, which launches in October. You can pre-order that right now on Steam, or digital retailers get 10% off. And then also we have the soundtrack up on Amazon for preview. Just check out the Civ Twitter or Civ Facebook page for the link there. That goes on sale September 23rd. Cool. Let's jump into the game, shall we?
All right.
All right, Tom, please engage. I like to imagine I'm a captain aboard a certain Enterprise-like ship. So here we are, just a quick catch up for any of you who haven't been watching. We are playing as Polystralia. We've got these 3 cities here that are 3 original cities. And then we went on over to Tiangong, and we took that over with our mighty army, which still remains. We've got a couple Centurions and our Guardian here, another Guardian. Just generally really kick-butt group of kick-butters. So right now in this game, for the sake of ease and just really to kind of quickly facilitate this beginner's guide series we've been doing, we only have the domination victory enabled, but I can still show you guys, if you're going for a purity track, how you would basically pursue that victory condition, how you would actually build the, I guess you would call it a wonder, that would enable that victory condition. So ostensibly the same thing, but we just built a colonist here. I'm going to send him out and hopefully found a new city. And so initial critiques on the state of what's going on here in Dave's game, Miles. Obviously, I'm not producing enough energy. That's first and foremost.
Now, I have to represent Clay well here and say, and for those of you that have seen Clay on, he's pretty focused about, he's pretty focused in on generating a lot of energy, especially by the time you get to the end game.
Yep. He likes his commerce.
Dave hasn't been able to do that, but there's a reason. You have a big army, right?
Yep.
So the maintenance cost on your army is causing some of that drain on your energy per turn.
Yep.
And that's okay, right? Because the thing is, what good is energy if you're not using it for something?
That's true. That's true. I mean, it's nice to have that ability to buy your way out of any situation, but really,
you have a clear goal.
Yeah, you have a clear goal in mind, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that.
So one of the things, actually, in the spirit of beginner's guide that I want to point out, and this is especially helpful when you're kind of looking at a situation where you have your army. We can see Dave's army over here. He's got quite a few units. And then you can see maybe some of the units that you're facing off against them. I don't really see. You may have just crushed the AI army.
Yeah, I mean, you probably assume that because you're used to seeing me do such things, like just crushing AI, generally being awesome.
But one of the things I want to point out, if you take a look at the unit cards, the symbols above each unit, you can see some bars. Well, what do those bars mean? At a glance, you can take a look at an army, and if you see a lot of those veterancy bars, well, those units have a lot of experience, and they're going to do more damage, and they're going to be stronger. So
they've been in the wars.
They've been in the wars. So the high level here, it's time I told the world of your sins, Dave. Boy, it's let me tell you, it's about time. The high level there is that you can kind of look at your army at a glance and look at their army at a glance and get an idea of, okay, well, they only have 3 or 4 units, but they all have 3 veterancy bars. Like, I can't just roll over those units.
Right.
It's very significant that, not only do you outnumber, your opponent here in just the unit total, but you also have some veterancy on all those
combat
units.
Prowess.
Yes.
So it's a very good point. Thank you, Miles, for bringing your A game to the live stream today. And
more of a C game.
It's
sure.
more of a C game. But yeah, I mean, so these are things you absolutely want to keep in mind. And that's one of the big things about Civ is that there is a vast wealth of information available to you at a glance. And so don't take that for granted. Treasure it. Just like you treasure your loved ones,
Just really. Like you treasure your time on Fridays with Dave every week.
Yeah.
Without fail, every week.
Yeah, your ability to be locked in a room with Dave Hinkle for 2 hours, it's really
hitting home for
treasured
me right
time. So, yeah.
So I have, I think we talked about earlier today, I have like 2 or 3 things that I wrote down to talk about as far as beginner tips.
Bring it.
But we'll take a little break. I'll do them. I'll space them out a little bit, so it's not just me talking.
Yeah, you got to slow feed them. The baby birds can only eat so much at a time,
So a peace treaty offer.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the escape button on that one real quick.
Didn't even consider that one, huh?
No, I mean, she's weak. I don't. My society doesn't value weakness. So, oh, now they're cooperating. They're cooperating. They're co-oping.
I mean, maybe we can
playing a little co-op.
Maybe we can have Tom weigh in here. I mean, kind of seems like Dave's a warmongering menace to the world here. Tom.
Yeah.
I mean, thoughts?
I mean, I don't condemn, but I don't condone.
Oh, Tom.
Whoa.
Okay, Tom said
All right.
he doesn't condemn, but he doesn't condone.
The
either.
alliteration game is strong today.
Yeah, bringing the big C words all up in. You know, so good on Tom for that.
It would be hypocritical for me to judge.
Yeah,
Dave
absolutely.
so.
Yeah, I mean, don't ever judge me, Tom.
This is Dave. No, this is Dave's stream. Like, this is Judgment Central, Tom. Like, what are you talking about?
Look, you only get one opportunity a week for 2 hours to publicly shame me. I mean, you gotta take that shot, you know.
So this late in the game, Dave, you're taking the energy.
Yeah, you're taking the energy. You know, my health game is okay, and you know, I got a lot of buildings, things that can really just at this point in time where I've researched so much, I have the ability to really just kind of turn stuff on a dime. So I think with my vast amount of technologies available to me, you know, I'm just going to take the energy right now, and it's an immediate concern. And that's you know,
energy.
pretty much where I'm at.
So look, you're at plus 14. You were at plus 1 when we started.
Yeah.
So
I should still be ashamed in the eyes of Clay.
Well, I mean, you're not at that like plus 500 a turn at turn 200 or anything. But.
No, I don't know what to do with these guys though. I can't take that trip. I'm just. But gonna have
in fairness, Clay usually would not have a big army at this stage in the game. No, that's not really how he plays.
No, Clay always stabs from the shadows. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not a guy who's going to take your traditional British. Let's line up and just take dignified shots at each other kind of warmongering. He's more of a American Civil War American. I'm just going to stop at this moment because where was this even going anyway?
Someplace good, I hope, and everyone's been robbed by your.
Really wasn't gonna. Really wasn't gonna be good. Let's be real here.
So this is kind of an annoying town to take, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a nice little choke point. This is a great place to build a city, right? Mm-hmm. Like when the computer.
Got the land bottleneck here.
Yeah, the computer built a city there, and they were thinking about a couple things in the AI processing, like, hey, here's resources here, here's, defensible terrain here possibly. Mm-hmm. But that's a great place to build a city because you can't really get your ships into that inlet bay very easily, and you're having to send your units like 2 at a time.
Yeah,
so this is going to be really annoying.
This guy, who's a range guy,
can't reach.
Can't reach. He's blocked up. He's all blocked up. So now I got to send him around to a different area and try and strike from there. So
what do they got? 49 defense. So the number, the shield icon, and then the number 49. That's the defense rating of the city.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so we'll just do nothing again with this guy. And then next turn, that city will be ours.
So all of that math stuff, when you read, when you're upgrading your units and you're forced to choose between something like 30% increased damage to cities, right? Or when attacking cities. So that's the math interaction there, is that 30% interacts with that defensive rating number.
Yep.
So if you really want to do the the
hard maths.
Yeah, the hard math calculations. We're not going to be doing that because I think Dave and I are both subpar mathematicians. But if you want to do that stuff, that's in the game for you to do. It's there.
Absolutely. And some more veterancy coming really quick because just to give you guys a real look at the virtue trees.
In the
so
might tree.
I've been going hard might just because obviously with the domination and everything, this guy's pretty good on health. So I'm going to take the
10%.
Take the 10%. Then 10 points.
Oh boy.
This should be mine. This should be mine now. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess that's one way to react to your city, city being lost.
Sure. Don't worry about all the people that died in the wars.
Yes.
So at this point, do we want to just burn it to the ground?
I mean, didn't we just talk about how that was a great location for a city?
Yeah, yeah. So we might as well just burn it to the ground, right?
All right.
I mean, that's kind of my rationale, but no, let's
makes sense,
go
I
ahead.
guess.
Let's annex it. I'm just going to kind of go out here and risk my colonists because at this point, you know, I don't really care much about what happens to that.
So when
colonist.
when you annex a city, though, if you notice that health has gone negative, so there is a consequence to doing that.
Yes, absolutely, and you know, health. We talked a lot about health during the previous 2 streams, and just how much it really affects you. You know, there are a lot of different strategies, especially in the Civ Fanatics community on the Civ Beyond Earth subreddit. You know, those communities that are really, really diehard players where they have a lot of playstyles actually where they want to be kind of unhealthy and go for one of those really heavy population playstyles that just really, you know, they don't mind having the unhealth there. Personally, I am of the mind that health is important. I mean, it's health. It's literally
it's for your health.
It's
for your health.
For your health. For your health. Let's see how many references we can cram into one live stream. So you know, that's just where I'm coming from. But you know, I'm one man. I'm a simple man. Simple ideas. Just really simple.
So I'm actually one of those people that thinks it's totally fine to go. I would try not to go lower than 6 or so. You really don't want to go lower than 10 negative health because then the real consequences start hitting. But in early, like Clay doesn't believe me about this, but you know, we were playing a few weeks ago, and I showed him like I'll go negative health for 30 or 40 turns, and it's all in serving a greater purpose of expanding quickly. And it's worth it.
Yeah.
If you do it at the right times in the game, and you can kind of minimize like, you know, how much it's hurting you. If you're not at war with somebody and you don't think you're going to be, you can definitely make that sacrifice in order to like get your cities up quickly.
Yeah,
it's totally legit way to play.
I agree. And that's, you know, again, kind of keep beating that drum, but you know, as much as player driven narrative is a core fundamental part of the Civilization series, so are just how deep the strategies are, because you know, every game of Civ, there's no one way to kind of just play it. There's no you know, one single way in which you will achieve victory every time. You know, there are certain patterns and things that you can do that will get you to where you want to go pretty consistently, but every game is different, so no 2 games are the same. And I like that a lot.
You know what I like, Dave, is
after a long...
that army marching... oh, no, we're going in different directions here.
Okay.
That army just marching straight towards another conquest.
Yeah, I mean, you know...
Why wait, right?
The war machine isn't the type to just sit there idly at the red light. It's going to speed through the intersection, cause an accident or 2, and not really have any concern about the well-being of others on the planet in which the war machine exists. Yeah, sure. It works. It's me being a simple man again. Now, the only thing is, because I haven't mapped this, it looks like it is coastline.
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't know about this right here.
I don't think so.
But over here, we can bring our ships, do some pop shots, take it out, and then we're going to be close. We'll be close to achieving our goals. Oh, yeah. What about, let's go up that way.
So this is kind of a really deep dive, but like what was happening there basically is because there was fog of war in between you and the destination. If you were pulling over, like it was wanting you to like move through the right side of the map to get to that side, because it wasn't sure that you could get there, or it was saying that, oh, it's actually more efficient for you to like go across. Sometimes that's a little bit visually disorienting to look at, but that's what was going on. That's why it was having you move to the right there.
Right. And again, now you guys see why I brought Myles on, because he's so eloquent in his teaching. I
think what you are actually saying is extremely nerdy, but thanks for saying it.
No, but that's good. I mean, that's, you know, that's our people, man. That's our people.
So we got some aliens here.
Yeah.
What do we want to do about that?
I want to kill them and get the XP. and just continue to just, you know, get these guys leveling up.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all.
Yeah, and I say kill them all.
Okay.
Exactly. Damn bugs whack.
We just watched that movie with Tom a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I watch that movie with Tom every night when I'm sleeping. In my dreams, it's just me and him and Rico, Casper Van Dien, just
Great
hanging
actor.
out, screening the director's cut, talking about, you know, hijinks on the set, just really just palling around in a great way. You know, there's flag football involved usually. We like to wind down a little flag football, a little two-hand touch, you know. I have very weird dreams.
So,
If there's anything you get out of these streams, I want you to know about my weird dreams.
do you have any faction units in this army? I don't think so, right?
No.
What could you build? Because you do
So-
have 11 points in supremacy.
Yeah, so I got prime battle suits.
Ooh.
I've got, let's see, because of the, I don't want to hit that, but let's just, I can do LEV tanks.
I love the LEV tanks.
Oh, the LEVs are, man, you know I LUV me some LEVs. And
All right,
prime battle
I'm done.
suits. All right,
I'm off.
I'm gone. Eject.
That was my
Later.
breaking point.
That was it, Dave.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're terrible. Please don't ever do that again. So, yeah, so I've definitely got some supremacy units at my disposal. I'm going to have to start deleting workers because I just don't know what to do with these guys.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Because there's something you can do if you don't want to delete them, but you don't want to move them every turn.
Ooh, okay.
You actually have two options.
So I can put them to sleep, obviously.
Correct. But what if you didn't want to move your mouse cursor and you wanted to cycle quickly?
What you're telling me is maybe some kind of hot key
Yes.
action?
Okay, this is terrible. So you have two options.
Okay.
When you have a ton of units at the end of the game and you want to get through quickly, first of all, if you hit the period key,
Which you want me to hit it right now?
please hit it right now.
Okay.
That'll
it'll
be
jump.
next unit.
It'll jump,
And it'll jump
okay.
to where your unit is.
Nice.
So if you have something selected and you scroll away and you don't remember which guy you had, right? So second thing is if once you found the unit that you need to move or you need to clear out of your queue to get on with the next turn, you could hit two hotkeys. Space bar will skip the turn.
Okay.
Right? So it won't put him to sleep, won't fortify. It will skip his turn, and next turn he will just pop up again.
Okay.
Right? Or you could hit the F key, F for fortify or sleep, and that will actually put the unit to sleep. If you hover actually over the tooltip for the sleep icon,
Ah, there you go.
will remain inactive
Oh, yes. Sorry.
until the player provides it new orders.
Right.
So you got to be careful with F because you may
Especially
forget.
with military units.
Yes.
Because, you know, you put them on alert, something comes within their kind of zone of control or
Right.
their line of sight, and they'll wake up, and that's when you'll get prompted. But straight sleep, like
You might
that's,
forget about 'em.
Yeah, that could be the forever sleep. So definitely want to be aware of that.
So just because this last hotkey is in the same kind of family of unit control, if you select one of your units that can move, I've noticed that you're the kind of player that uses the right mouse button to move, right?
Yeah.
You hold down the right mouse button, you drag over to where you want to move, and you kind of look at it for a second before you let go,
Yeah.
right? So instead of doing that, what I want you to do is hit the M key, M for movement. Now, you don't have to hold anything. You can guide out your route
Okay. Safely.
ahead of time and safely. And this kind of helps, right? Because Civ is like chess where, you want to be efficient in your move points because units, only have one or two tiles usually per turn.
Right.
And you don't want to move the wrong way first by accident. So if you let go of right mouse click at the wrong time, if you use the M key, it kind of helps you see the whole route, in a little bit of a more comfortable position, and it's kind of easier to plot out. I like using the M key. Some people hate it, but I'm kind of
I
a
think it's
keyboard
pretty.
shortcuts
It's pretty
kinda
good.
guy.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
And we just
So-
started war. Goodbye.
Yeah. War were declared.
War done been declared. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that a
How
lot.
could you do that to LOD? She's
well,
always been nice. Oh wait, no, she denounced you. Never mind. I can't
Yeah.
even lie and say that.
Yeah.
That's
Her harsh words caused this war to happen. I don't like my embarked units though. They're just, she's gonna shoot one of them.
Correct.
What is up with these guys?
Have you talked about embarked units and danger zone? with
No, I
embarked
mean,
units?
actually, they just kind of saw it a second ago when I had one of my embarked units when I was trying to take Kien. Just got demolished by a shot from the city because he was
Yeah.
down over here and he was embarked. So very vulnerable when you have non-aquatic units embarked trying to pass over or pass through a body of water. So that's something definitely to keep in mind for sure.
And then, of course, you know, the alien units,
I'm just going to delete this guy.
you know, can move very quickly.
Yeah, so you never
over
know when a
water.
sea dragon's going to come out of
Exactly.
the fog of war, or you're going to see a
Just snatch
kraken
that
just
settler.
show up, just snatch him up. Yep, here we go. There we go. I paid
So one shot.
a price. Just destroyed my guardian with one shot. It's very dangerous, especially when you've got a lot of veterancy on a unit. It's a huge bummer.
But the war machine marches on because
Yeah.
you still have a massive army.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
think we're going to be okay.
It's kind of gross how massive my army is, but you know, a lot of deep brush here, really slow movement, just trying to get through as quickly as I can. Oh, they've got a TACnet hub up over here. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Let's just start war with everybody.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's going to happen anyway.
So at this point in the game, I mean, your intentions have been declared, as it were, right? Like
the people know,
the people
what
know.
I'm doing.
Yeah, and you know,
Ooh.
they approve, or at least we like to think that they do.
Yeah. I'm going to take the production and the energy. I mean, 1,000 instant energy is pretty nice, but that won't go very far if I'm just purchasing units.
You know, and you also know that you have Xenomass wells to take advantage of that,
Yep,
right?
absolutely. Not so much that ones I built, but definitely from the ones that I'm taking from
Exactly.
the enemy AI.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about that too, I mean, sometimes those quest choices, you want to really stop and think for a second, because I've played many games, especially multiplayer, where I'll take a perk for something like that and then go, huh, I have no Xenomass anywhere near my empire. So I play this game a lot, play Civ a lot, and I still make those mistakes. So it's definitely, I try to tell myself to pause and like actually think about which choice will be better.
Yeah, and that's the thing with a turn-based strategy game, is it's not a real-time strategy game. You're not rushed. There isn't that, I mean, there's definitely urgency, but there's not that, you know, almost crippling urgency that comes from a lot of real-time strategy games. Oh, it's getting real right now.
I think this is going to be her last stand here because, oh, nice.
Blowing up planes. This warden is just
doing work.
Strong. He is putting in major work. Punch that time card. All right, nice. Stole some tech, stole some energy. Bada bing, bada boom. So now with the movement thing, when I do that hotkey, it actually works as well with combat. Right?
Or does it?
You got to right click actually instead of left click.
That's
so
the kind
important
of
differentiator.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. So, you know, you're learning stuff here. Firaxis O'Clock Fridays. Crap. Oh, there's so much miasma. So much. I don't want to deal with it. I got a lot of energy. What do you think? It's time to start buying battle suits, or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's do it because it's cool. Not because it's the right thing to do, because it's cool,
because
right?
There's
cool. Nothing. That's one of my favorite things to do in Civ, especially Beyond Earth, is to like have a city where you're building a battle suit and then it finishes and then you just move it and buy it in immediate battle suit again.
Oh, 1,000 energy though? What about the LEV tanks? They're probably more expensive.
Yeah, they're only 680, but
I need that
you don't
float
need
stone.
the float stone.
Yeah.
See if the folks you just went to war with will trade you some. Just kidding.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Who wants to trade with me? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. What the heck is in? Oh, cruiser there. Whoops. Little cruiser sneaking up on me. Sneaking up, getting a little sneaky. Little sneaky cruiser. A little sneaky.
I'm just gonna let you keep going there. I'm not gonna stop you.
So many YouTube comments like, hey, what are all those weird noises that are coming up on the live stream? Oh, that's right, Dave is psychotic. I forgot. All right. I don't know.
So why can't you swap?
So because this warden right here
Yes.
has already committed an action. right?
Exactly. So you can't swap
tapped.
those 2 military units.
It's locked there. I'm just going to have to take a little miasmic damage. So mass digesters. Production is more important at this stage of the game. Trying to produce pieces for my war machine. Tiangong, I can't purchase because I just took Kien, and because they're under martial law, I can't go in
and purchase units there.
So I have to go to Tiangong and purchase my battle suit here. I mean, Warden, nah, screw that.
No, you don't need a
battle suit. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now you have noticed there's a military unit.
Yeah. So this right here.
That's very annoying.
This shot from this cruiser is doing a tiny little bit of damage, baby damage.
But now we got our battle suit.
Now we got our battle suit. Now the best thing too also about the AI kind of taking these shots and me taking dudes down is just handing me the veterancy, just giving it to me. Just giving me all the juicy XPs. I'll gobble them up, no problem. It's a lot of fun. These guys aren't ranged. So where am I going to take him? He's going to come over here and
you could just kind of stand him at the shoreline and just be intimidating.
That's true. It is very
That seems like a good use for the $1,000 we just spent.
Yep. Oh, hey. How about that?
Hey.
It's always fun to destroy workers. All right, cool. We got a little ship down here.
I think in any turn-based strategy game, you always have those moments, those like surprise moments, like, okay, I'm going to take one more step through the fog of war, and oh, hey, look, what's this? A worker undefended.
Yeah. All right, looks like Citadella's bringing up. Oh, they've got a carrier there.
Carrier, yeah.
And we've got Elodie over there trying to start some stuff. Don't start none, won't be none. There is some. This miasma. It's too much. Too much for me.
Gotta do it, though.
Gotta do it. Let's pop these fools later.
Nice.
Feels good, man. Feels good. These guys. Punishers are punishing. I should have shot the embark guy, though, now that I think about it. Terrascape.
So, Terrascapes are an interesting choice.
I'll probably just go with Biowell, honestly.
You need the health, so definitely go with the Biowell, but it is worth, you know, if you're doing well and you have a lot of energy per turn, those Terrascapes are pretty big.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are pretty useful. They just give you everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're kind of they're kind of just a magical place where production and culture and food and
it's
magical rainbows.
Yeah, it's the Logan's Run Dome City.
Yes.
That's why a pleasure dome. I like to imagine this is gonna be tough. That's a 71 defense on Ainsa.
True.
Ain't it gonna be so easy?
Now you did just take a 42 defense city very easily, so this will kind of be cool for folks to see. Hopefully, like, what is the, like, we know that 42 is a lower number than 70 whatever.
Is it though? Yeah.
You got me. But like, what does that feel like in terms of gameplay, right? Like, what does it feel like trying to take a city that has that high of a defense rating? And we'll find out. It's interesting because you can look at that number and you can say that you have 5 units, and you kind of are thinking like, well, can I take this city or not?
Yeah.
And this is one of the things that this is kind of an experience thing, I think.
Well, it's difficult here because, you know, I'm 2 away here. Ainsa can take a shot. I don't have much. Well, I guess I can go over here and fortify up a bit. But what I want to do is definitely get boat down here and take some shots. I want my range guys to be back, but I'm going to need one of these Centurions to be up close to kind of walk in and take my prize. So, I just can't be bothered with workers anymore. There's been enough work.
Enough work has been done.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna delete you. I know it doesn't look good to delete units, but you know, this late in the game, it's like served your purpose.
you know, deleting units can sort of seem like, oh, you know, I'm giving up on something or I wasted something. But
yeah.
I think deleting units in the mid game especially can be a very strategic choice where you actually do need that like 8 energy.
Yeah.
Or you do need the energy per turn back for like the next couple turns to like get something done. So sometimes deleting a unit, even though you need it, is like a consideration that you should make.
Yeah. Very very astute. I'm gonna lose this Punisher here.
Oh.
Yeah. So took 4 dudes.
He tried.
But yeah. So now I'm just gonna suffer pop shots in Jim Boomba, which is not good. These carriers looming. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of
combat.
Oh, Jim Boomba. All right, I'm gonna have to. I don't think I've built. What is that? Oop. Let's go back to Jim Boomba. What is that building? No. Oh, I did build it. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you have kind of an interesting choice. I mean, do you want to make a military unit? Do you want to like keep doing production?
Yeah, I mean, I should have somebody garrisoned in there. I think. What are the ranger guys that add to the?
Yeah. So go to purchase.
And I'm gonna have this crawler built in 10 turns.
Yeah. So
which is nice.
Scroll up to units. So you could definitely do a warden. Oh yeah, you're upgraded to warden at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 1 warden garrisoned in that city will help you hold it.
Yeah.
There's 3 ships, I think. There's 3 or 4. Oh.
There's a lot more than.
Yeah, I spoke too soon. Well, we might be in trouble.
Might be in a little trouble here. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Might have to ditch the crawler.
And get another warden.
Yeah. I really don't see any other choice here.
You could build a Punisher if you want it, but that's a little bit risky. I would say go with the warden.
Yeah, same turns, getting a lot more range strength out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just good math. All right. Now let's start thinking about Inkta. So this 2-shot area. I gotta bring these guys up. I gotta start healing my guys before they get in it. Ooh. See, the thing is, I can't heal my boats until I send them all the way back to my area here. So I think I gotta take this health.
Yeah, take the health.
I think I gotta take the health. I kind of want to kill that worker, so I'm gonna do that.
Poor worker.
Poor worker. But I'm not close enough to hit that city because of this hill.
Yep.
And that is unfortunate.
Them's the breaks.
Them's the breaks,
That's
man.
how it goes. I mean, that's, you know, thinking about city placement again. I mean, that's one of the things, right? So this city is in a really good spot because it's kind of protected from the coast because of that hill.
So here's the thing, though. They're going to whittle Jim Boomba down. Who's going to come in? Planes can't take cities.
Correct. So you have to look at their ships and see which one is a melee unit.
Yeah. Well, none of them are. They're all cruisers, I'm pretty sure, right?
What about LODs? Oh, yeah, it's a cruiser, too.
Yep. So, all right. I think it's time to take this city. All right. So put you on that. Put you... I mean, I could come down here and start popping Le Croix.
True.
Or I could just take that guy again, which is always fun.
Yep.
Whoop. All right, just for the heck of it, we'll see what that's all about.
Well, we got 1.
Yeah, we got 1. Still got this guy. 2. Oh yeah, he's doing big damage.
The Ranger's gonna do big damage.
He's doing big damage.
And now that we have that unit garrisoned, like they're gonna have to defeat the Ranger as well to take the city.
All right, I think you're good too. Well.
By good, do you mean deleted?
Deleted. I think we can do an array. Actually, let me pop a generator down, and then we'll go ahead and delete them. But I think it's time to go after Inkta. It actually dropped from 71 to 68, which is nice. So, Let's go up here.
So they have one garrisoned siege unit.
Yep.
But I think we have the tools. Yeah, those wardens are going to be doing a lot of damage.
Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty good about this.
And you have 2 melee units that are going to be standing by to take the city.
Yep. Looking good. All right, Rangi. Wow, Rangi. Looking like a city here. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves cooking. Definitely want the LEV. Command center.
Does our Elodie's last 2 cities?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
So, I don't really need those resources, so let's just start building. Do I want more boats? Nah. See, I still don't have the float stone for that, though. Let's just go. I want to go cheap. So let's just go maybe with those wardens.
Yeah.
Pretty strong. All right. Oh, our intrigue. Got some intrigue in Jimboomba.
I think the thing that I have learned from watching you, Dave, is I want to use production queues more, because I always forget to do that.
Yeah, production queues are so
great.
good, man. I love them.
That's interesting.
They want to give me Grand Exito?
Well,
should I just take it?
I mean, considering it's a 2-population city and you're about to take a much larger city, you might want to wait till you take that city and then see if you can.
Yeah, that's true.
See
when
if
you're
you
right, you're right.
Yeah. And this is actually nice that you have stationed that ship off the coast, because that city is bombarding. Exactly. You gave them more targets.
Yep. All right. So before we get to the fun stuff, let's do the painful thing. Where am I going? Where you at? Ah, here we go.
So yeah, remember, period.
Yes, period, period. Good man, good man. All right, let's attack that carrier. And
sink it.
Later.
You sunk my battleship.
Later. Okay. Well, I don't. There's no point to really building another guy there.
Are you in range with that warden, or are you gonna have to move? Oh, nice.
I'm in range.
We're in range, Captain.
Oh, look who's joining the party.
I love how those units look.
Yeah.
Battle suits are pretty sweet.
They're so cool. Ain't getting beat up.
Next turn.
Ooh.
Oh, actually.
Ooh.
Looks like they're gonna get it.
Ooh. Ah,
oh no.
So close. All right, this guy is hurting, so I want to pull him back a little bit. At least until I take Laquan, then I can heal him there. Or actually, he's going to be able to heal from Ainsa very soon.
That's right. All according to plan.
Yep. Like it when a good plan comes together. Let's go to alert. Next turn. And then it will be mine. I suddenly just grew a goatee. Evil Dave. So Endgame, very heavy military mindset here. If you're playing on a bigger map with more players, you know, turn 216, you probably wouldn't see this, you know, about to end kind of scenario that we've got going on here.
Yep. But in this case, you know, every game has its own character. Every game of Civ, and you know, in this one. You've chosen to burn the known world to the ground.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, sometimes you got to do that. Oh, crap.
I think he'll still be alive.
Wow, he still lived. All right,
nice.
Cool. Let's go ahead and annex that city.
So, real quick, let's take a look at what annexing that city did. I think I would have annexed it too. That was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I got to heal my boat. I got to start pushing up against the borders of La Croix here. So if I can start turning around production in Ainsa within the next 10 turns, I might be able to push out some. Obviously, it did really poorly for my health. My unhealth is crazy now.
So, yeah, one of a couple of the things that have popped up, obviously the percentages have grown exponentially.
Right.
But you also get the plus 2% intrigue in your cities from hostile covert operations, and that is what you have to be really careful of.
Yeah.
When you get after plus 10, you know, if somebody's been doing somebody like, I don't know, Clay Norman maybe.
Yeah.
Has been, his spies have been running rampant in your cities. This can really help an opponent do some missions.
Yeah,
do some
really turn the tide on you. For sure, that's a really good point to bring up.
But it was still worth it because you need that city.
Yep.
And you need to be able to work it as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see here. So, no old Earth relic. Okay. So health is what I want. And then I will add. Come on. It's the battle suit. All right, cool. So, able to get some health back from my guys. Army's looking good. Jimboomba's hanging on by a thread. This guy's damaged. Trying to hide the damaged guys from me.
No, that's not gonna work.
That ain't gonna work
at all.
That ain't gonna work.
Sink 'em, boys.
Let's just get this warden leveled up. Just slowly and surely get it done. All right, so this worker, though, I actually want, because I'm going to start clearing this miasma. Just become a nuisance.
Oh, the battle suits showed up just on time.
Yep,
You know,
just on time. All right, let's wake this guy, fortify him up, and we'll rotate you in when he's done, and then La Croix. So, are you a big military player, Miles? You rock the military, Casbah, or are you more of a passive kind of guy?
It depends. It's not one of the first ways that, like, if I just start a new game, it's not the first thing that's on my mind. But if the game is developing where I feel like I have to play that way, then I definitely do it.
Okay.
I try to be flexible. One of the nice things that, because I do play a lot of multiplayer, so one of the nice things that teaches you is always be prepared. You know, it's you can kind of get seduced by going, you know, so science heavy or so culture heavy, and you're building cool buildings every turn, and your production is crazy, and you don't have a single military in it. Yeah. And you don't want to do that. No. Right?
It's all about finding that balance.
Exactly. In multiplayer, like, human players are going to exploit that. Yeah. And the AIs are as well, but a human player, like, the second that he scouts out that you have no military, he's going to jump on you.
Then it's just, you know, salivating.
Yeah.
Ready.
I do tend to be the kind of player that likes, I mean, sometimes I will actually take those unit upgrades that give you bonuses if there's no units flanking. So I like to send, like, little raiding parties. I think maybe we talked about this, you know, on one of the earlier streams, but I think sending, like, small groups of little raiding parties is actually a really efficient way to use military in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
In Beyond Earth specifically, because you do have those bonuses that can support that play style, right?
Right. All right, let's...
It's pretty fun to have an army like you have, though, where you just have a massive steamroller. Yeah. You know that you're ahead, you know that you have a larger army than your opponent, and you just kind of, like... And then see from their perspective, too, like, Elodie has to just watch this happening, right? She's just watching your units move closer and closer every turn.
Just inching my way to victory. Yeah, that's a fun feeling. Oh, look at that veterancy. Just getting so jacked on military knowledge. Okay. Still very concerned about that on health, though. It is not good. A lot of miasma around here. All right. Well, this could be a bit dangerous.
You want to think about, I mean, I guess you could look at, like, what buildings the core has. Well, you won't be able to.
I mean, I'm not really concerned. I might just send a message and burn it to the ground.
That's what I was going to suggest. Is do you want to think about burning this one? I know that, you know, off camera we talk about like how fun it is to raise cities, but I don't know if you've raised a city on the live stream before, have you?
Actually, I don't think I ever have, to be honest.
So maybe it's time.
Hey, it's time. You know, when you're right, you're right, and you, sir, are right.
Tom, if you could start spinning up the raise city hype, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tom, can you get ready michaelbayexplosion.png? We're going to need those PNGs, a lot of overlays. Can you queue up the vuvuzela.wave, please? We're going to need that.
Dot wave, man. Really.
Dot wave, dude. Thank you, DB, hanging outside the window here.
Yeah, we need at least one person to come by and make a really funny face every stream to just completely derail what we were talking about.
Yep, make us feel like real jerks. Man, she popped up a couple cities when I wasn't looking. She is like, she's just trying to hang on for dear life.
But I think once we take Liqueur, then maybe that peace deal might be back on the table.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And at that point, you've totally crippled her, and she's totally out of the game.
Right.
Well, maybe in 100 turns or so, she'll be back.
Yeah.
But,
I just had another warden show up over here. I think that was my recruit defectors. No, did I not recruit any defectors?
you were building another one, I thought.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Just finished. That's right. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Remember how scared I was of all those boots that were over there?
I was scared too.
Yeah.
It looked scary, and I thought, for some reason, my eyes were lying to me and saying that like 2 or 3 of those were melee ships, and that they were.
Yeah.
And
thank God they weren't.
Yeah.
All right.
This is an interesting choice, actually.
So yeah, city strength or orbital strike range.
I think both of these are pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're Slavic, that orbital strike range has got to be huge.
Yeah.
And city strength, I mean, late game, you can always take that.
Yep.
It's always a solid grab. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Jimboomba. Oh, here comes. That's a sentinel.
Yep.
So they're trying to. Oh, I didn't realize I was 2 spots away, and I'm 2 spots away from there too. All right. Man, that veterancy is just. Whew, it is nice. All right, so pretty much 2 tiles away anywhere I go, so I gotta.
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to leave.
Wait
him
for
there.
the rest of the troops to arrive.
Yeah. All right, cool. Got 1 ship healed. Now it's your turn. All right, so we can hang here comfortably. Now you are going to go ahead and sink this guy. So we've got some more cruisers. Citadella, just, I love it. Just building the ships, sending them in, watching them blow up.
Oh man, I'm pretty excited about this battle.
Yeah, this is going to be...
I'm pretty excited. I mean, I love like the presence, and they've got their banner, and just like everything about that unit. It's one of my favorite units in the game.
Yeah, super good.
They're just awesome. Their attack animation is really cool too.
I guess I'm just going to go full in Wild Hogs style. We're just going to get it. We're just going to get it, you guys.
Yeah, you can move to
Yeah, there we go. All right. Didn't I have another guy with a move over here? Period.
Send that worker into the fray.
Send a worker
right?
in. That worker is going to be the one to cap the city.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nobody else? I can move you down 1 though. Get you shooting. All right. So I thought I had another. Oh yeah. Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, they're both. So now at this point, when I'm building guys, they're coming out with just jacked veterancy already.
Yep.
So
you invested in the mite tree, and you built the proper military buildings to get that that experience right off the.
I had a vision for the future, and it's all coming true. It's, you know, my hard work is being realized. There were labors, now there are fruits. So, I wonder if I could just kill a kraken.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah, let's just blow this idiot up. Dumb beast. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take the permanent. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna kill more embarked units. because it makes me feel good. Wait a minute, who can I hit? Oh, I just said he was telling me I can hit somebody. All right. Now is the time when we kill all our enemies. All right.
You know, I just realized, you know, I needed to borrow Tom's keys to get in and out of this area.
Yeah.
And kind of thinking maybe a Ferris Bueller style joyride might be in play. So if you see me gunning it, just, you know, right out the window there.
Yeah.
You know, just give me a wave.
Okay.
I'll have the Star Wars theme song playing. Sorry, Tom. I would never do that to you. He doesn't believe me.
He doesn't believe you. He does not trust you. And rightly so. All right. Well, send him over here. Be able to get over there next turn. I didn't move my ship down there. Wasn't very strong planned attack on that city of LEDs, but
when you're so ahead, doesn't need to be well planned.
Yeah, that's true. You don't need to have brains when you've got brawn. If history's taught us anything, is that brawn solves every problem. I can shoot.
I think
from
he
here.
can. Yeah.
Bam.
Nice.
All right. Later. You can go back in the city and get healed. Get healed. All right. Hit that. Hit that.
Nice.
Definitely can't hit from there.
I think your battle suit is going to die next turn.
Yeah, he's
so
definitely
he can
going
move
to.
in. Yeah.
But I can't move.
Or you could
there we go.
upgrade him and get the health back.
I didn't even realize that. I
That's
probably
all right.
should have just did that. But now I'll take this and fortify for a little bit.
Nice.
Take you in there. And next turn, I will take my prize.
I mean, if you think about it, Dave, you know you deserve it.
I do.
something nice for yourself.
You know, yeah. You know, I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Gosh darn it, people like me. All right, extra science for my Firaxite. Nice. Well, I guess we could range RC. Oh, this just seems very conducive to my current stratagem.
Yeah.
Just in case they come after Freeland. And then sure, why not? We'll do that. Looking good, feeling even better.
Is that the theme song for the stream?
It's the theme song for this stream.
Okay.
Two dudes, looking good and feeling even better. In a world where Polystralia completely dominates the world.
You got three veterancy on those units already.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I got me some Kraken meat. I'm gonna grill up. It's gonna be juicy.
Oh man.
Juicy, tasty. All right. That period is so good. So if you're somebody who's always pulling the camera around like this and then you mess up when the game auto fixes onto your next unit, hitting that period, so clutch. You got any more of those deep hotkey cuts?
So I have 10 more, but like I said, I don't want to do them in a row because it's me talking is very boring already. So we'll get to them.
Yeah, notice how I didn't argue with you at all.
Yeah, no, we just moved on. So technically, so the period command is next unit, right? Like that's what that is, and it just means that like if you've already selected the next unit in the queue, like of units to move that the game wants you to take care of, then it's going to bring you to that unit.
Okay, nice.
So like if you select a city or if you like unselect that unit, it'll select the unit and bring you to it.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, we can hit another one here real quick. One of the things that I've noticed about the way you like to play is you like to play with a lot of icons on the screen, right? You like to play with yield icons on.
Yep.
But what if, while you're doing combat, where you're moving big armies, you wanted to have less clutter on the screen. Well, you could tap Shift Y on and off real quickly.
Okay. So if I do Shift Y. Oh, snap!
So Shift Y is a nice little shortcut, so you don't have to go click up on the mini-map or anything.
Yeah.
You can just clearly clear those out of the screen while you're doing combat and while you're doing, you know, empire management, bring them back.
Okay.
That's what I like to do.
So would the same things work like Shift R, Shift H, Shift T?
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are all actually
Shift
the correct.
R, Shift H, Shift T.
They might be different letters though.
Okay.
But you know, that's one of the, we don't need to go through all of them, but that's one of the things where if you like just look up, you know, just do a, look in the manual or do a quick Google search for the hotkeys in this game, like using the mini-map strategic layer tiles, just clearing them and bringing them back is really helpful.
Awesome. That's really, that's a good one. That is a good one, sir. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right. LaCroix needs some production.
Boy, doesn't LaCroix look nice and green?
Yeah.
You know,
it's just a better palette.
Color.
Better palette for it. I mean, yeah. I don't understand that light blue they were going for.
So what's next, Dave?
Gray.
Are we going to clear Elodie off the map, or are we going to turn our attention to the final player here?
It's true. So, tactical LEV, 24 turns. I'll get my final purity affinity level.
That'll be nice.
Then I can build the Wonder and show you how to go about that victory track. So I guess I would say we're probably better if we just completely eradicate these people, their entire culture, from the existence of the human race.
Boy, that I mean, we'll make an afternoon of it, Dave. You know, sounds great.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's already an hour. I didn't notice we went through an hour. Maybe I'll just go after. I mean, at any time, I feel like I can go and take that final capital, Citadella. Another thing to consider
that
too.
That will end the game at that point, by the way.
Right. Oh, actually, they got the intrigue down. It was up, but
why'd they have to go and do a thing like that?
Because I moved my guys, and I didn't go there and do it. Actually, who's my most veteran special agent? Okay, 4 turns. Let's return you to HQ. Let's return you to HQ. Okay, so I got a special agent I can send over there. So let's do Citadella. Let's see how quick we can get that back up. So I'll just do that, and then I'll focus on the purity victory condition. So victory conditions. You know, you've been playing Civ, you know, kind of for your health and for fun, but you also think, hey, at some point I might want to win this game. How do I officially 100% claim that I'm the victor and others are the losers?
That's the critical part.
Yeah, the critical part is you just want to identify the losers so you know not to associate with them anymore in your own personal life. You really get a sense for how less important, how inferior just overall they are compared to your person. So how do I do that? Well, first and foremost, you can jump into your Quests and Victories tab down here. Click this, see open quests that you can, you know, click on and see how to basically get those. The quests we've been doing the whole game, they come with a decision or sometimes just instant yield. So pretty straightforward there, and we've covered it on previous streams. But there's this Victories tab. So you click this, and usually what you'd see is a couple different type of victory tracks to run down. I believe your 3 specific affinity-based ones, an additional one, which is Promised Land the purity victory, or is that the general one?
So you have Emancipation.
Okay. So you have your 3 affinity-based ones.
Actually, if you look in the purity tab.
Exit
so
escape.
You were right, and I was wrong. I'm sorry.
No worries. So you have your 3 affinity-based ones. So Transcendence, you build a Mind Flower, and you become one with the planet, and you achieve a new next evolutionary step for humanity, and that's how you achieve the Harmony victory. So, you know, X amount of turns, build the Mind Flower, you actually plop it down, X amount of turns, you win. The purity level, once you get to 13, you can build an Exodus gate. And through the Exodus gate, you will get a couple of colonists. And then you send those out, you settle them, and then boom, you've brought humans back from Earth through this gate to this new planet. And from there on, you will, continue to prosper and survive. And then on the supremacy level, which is man merging with the machine, you build the Emancipation Gate. You send a vast military back through to old Earth, and you enact your will over the peoples there.
For freedom.
For free.
For freedom.
For freedom.
Yes, for freedom.
But yes. You free them from their own mortal coil. And then, of course, domination is just crush everyone, take their capitals, and win. So that's a good one. I still only have the one here, though. Or does that just mean I'm at first? I don't usually do domination.
So
yeah, I'm not used to seeing that there. It's strange. It's a strange iconography. Oh, no. Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh, 2 cities. Well, see, here we might want to just take those 2 cities.
But here's the thing, though. Which side is it on, the left or the right? It's on the right, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's burn it. Let's burn it.
Okay, that's actually one of the best things I've ever seen somebody do in this game.
Thank you for the cities. I will now
amazing.
proceed to burn them and everyone inside.
That's wonderful. So when Elodie brought that peace treaty back to be like ratified by Congress or whatever, she was like, okay, so here's the deal. I kind of had to give him your city, and he's probably going to burn him, so...
He's going to burn him to the ground. And you also notice I'm -30 right now.
That's why we got to burn him.
Things
we actually
are
forgot
rough.
to burn Liqueur to the ground.
So the things, I didn't have the option when I took over Liqueur. So
there's a reason that you didn't have the option.
Now, would you care to enlighten our lovely, pretty young viewers?
What?
They're beautiful young people. That's on who's on the internet.
I don't believe you can burn someone's original capital to the ground because they need to be able to retake it.
Oh,
yep.
I see. I like that. You a smart man there, Miles.
Thanks, man.
You make a smart. All right.
What about?
I mean, I'm just clicking buttons at this point. What does it really mean? How do magnets work?
I think you might want to take the naval unit movement
I've
because
got
you're going to have to.
Strong ships. Strong ships. Gotta move a stacked unit. All right. Oh, this is looking like a nice. Look at it. I mean, all this kind of yellowish, greenish.
So that's her last city, then, I believe.
Prosperity. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So in 9 turns,
so
I
just
will
encircle her and then
I will
just wait the
proceed
9
to
turns.
yeah. I'll
Nice.
proceed to destroy her.
And I mean,
oh, this is really annoying though. This natural kind of block she has here, because it's like I can't go
Yep.
through it. I have to go around it.
Another I've said this 2 or 3 times already, so I'm sure it's gotten really old, but the yield that you get from the tiles is not the only consideration that you should have when you build your cities. It's not just about the resources that you get. Like, you just have to look at the map and look at the terrain and think about, is this really a good place to put my city?
Right. Absolutely. And, this one here, which doesn't, I mean, there's gold, which is always nice.
Yep.
There isn't much in the way of resources there, but man,
It's
that
hard
like
to take.
natural wall
Yep.
there, oh, that's good. That is good. Meanwhile, the world's longest war
Continues. And
unfettered.
I mean, if we did some kind of like History Channel, like scuba diver excavation of all the wrecks, wrecks of all those ships that you sunk, I mean, that would be a great 2-hour special.
So many doubloons down there, you guys.
Yeah.
Just waiting to be plucked. Work that silica, please.
Plus, then I'd get to shoot your face onto the History Channel guy, for the meme.
Just a quick cut back to studio.
That's a good use of my time, I think.
Yeah.
I actually got to jump on a quick call real quick, so I will be right back.
Okay, no worries. Myles going to step out, and we'll make sure to mute himself. Kraken? What's cracking, bud? So, and I will make sure not to finish the game until Myles is here and ready to witness my transcendence from normal, law-abiding citizen to vicious, callous warmonger. Oh wait, I have no more boats to shoot? Citadella, what are you doing? Send you down there. So the hotkey action, don't sleep on that, because that is just really making my life a lot easier. Okay, so yeah, let's make that mine. Let's make that paddock. Choose some production. I've got a lot. Oh, are they still under martial law? Yeah. So let's see. Let's go Old Earth. Then we're gonna add Farm Lab. Anything health. Health. And boom. All right. So yeah, this is pretty much endgame here. Oh, they're offering me a lot of stuff for this peace treaty. This will be good. This will let me actually focus a little bit on... I'll take that deal. This will let me focus on getting this. And actually what I can do, switch over some of my regular cities that are doing this stuff to switch to a national project. So let's just try and ramp up the science for a little bit, and then with that we'll be able to go ahead and get this tech real quick. So Myles just returned. It was a real quick call, and
it was actually my favorite kind of call. It's the call where somebody doesn't pick up, so then the call's over.
So the call's over. All right. Oh, Grand Exito is burning. I like how parentheses burning.
Yeah.
So
just burning is in progress, Dave.
Yes.
You know.
Mid-burn.
Mid-burn.
Mid-burn, if you will.
Not a heavy burn, not a deep burn.
Nope. All right. Cool. Intrigue levels up, but really, who cares? It's not a big deal. I just made a peace treaty with Citadella. They gave me every strategic resource in the game to stop my war machine.
So now you have floatstone for the LEVs.
So now I got floatstone for the LEVs, and I've got the energy to purchase them.
So actually, that's a
how
pretty
did this
good
guy
segue.
get over here?
You may have been gifted that worker somehow, or you may have just misclicked him over there.
Yeah, I probably did. Well, this ain't a misclick.
Talking about floatstone, actually, if you wouldn't mind staying here on this screen for just a second,
absolutely.
I will go through another really quick hotkey.
Yeah, drop the hotkey.
Let me run a scenario by you, and you tell me if this has ever happened to you, because this is a very common beginner Civ thing.
Sure.
That's frustrating. Mm-hmm. You build your new city. It's right there. You see that floatstone? You want it. Mm-hmm. You need it. You gotta have it. So what you do is you spend all this time, you buy the tile, you use your workers' movement points to go over there, and you like waste 3 turns moving your work over there, and you realize,
I don't have the tech.
I don't have the tech. So what do you do to stop that from happening? You hover over it, you say, what's this resource? Okay, well it looks like floatstone. When improved by floatstone quarry, and you go, how do I get to build a floatstone quarry? So when you have questions like this, before you move over there, hit F1.
Okay, F1.
Bam, Civlopedia.
Nice. That quick cut to Civipedia.
And then the search bar right there, that's what you want to do. You just want to type in floatstone right there.
Yeah.
And then that page is going to be a hub for all the information that we need, right? So there's, over in the left here, we want to look at those icons. Here's where it's going to be found on, and keep scrolling down. Improved by floatstone quarry, and we can click on that. How are we able to build the prerequisite terraforming, and then we can take terraforming and we can go to our science web
and type
figure
it
out
in there.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so we do this. If you can think about doing this kind of like research, as boring as it seems, before you spend all the resources to like try and get something that you're not able to get yet, it's really helpful.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a really good thing to point out. Thank you again. It's really nice seeing the cost, the breakdown, the interactivity of Civilopedia. But I think the thing that's really great is jump in, get the quotes.
Yeah, just grab those quotes.
Yeah, the history, like all this stuff that Firaxis puts so much effort into. The Civilopedia is really a great resource that I think doesn't get enough praise. From most players, and definitely isn't that prominent in the community, which is interesting because even before we launched Beyond Earth, we put the Civilopedia online, and we have an interactive one online available now. So you just hop on the Googles,
awesome.
take a quick jump on the Google train, you'll find it. It's good stuff.
So the first when Beyond Earth released, I was playing it on opening night. And I was playing for, I think I got about a solid 2 hours in. And I realized at the end of the 2 hours that I was on turn 10. Because I was reading the Civilopedia.
Yeah.
I got really into just like reading about all these different leaders and the backstory and the lore of like figuring, the science of like what are these new alien resources and like how do they work and how can I use them, and I mean there's just so much in there.
Yeah, it's really cool. They obviously put a lot of effort in, like I said, into the Civilopedia. But the thing that makes it really special in Beyond Earth is the fact that this is a new universe that they've created. And so, unlike your historical-based civilization games, where if you've read the Civilopedia a couple times about Abraham Lincoln, you pretty much know Abraham Lincoln's deal. It's not changing. Whereas here you're starting absolutely fresh. And I'm going to take 10% food. I would usually take the covert agent, but at this point in the game where, I don't really need any more covert agents.
Yeah, there's not a lot they're going to accomplish.
Yeah, there's not a lot they're going to accomplish, exactly. So, yeah. Battle suit. I should take this worker. Start clearing this stuff up, though. Start clearing up the gunk.
I mean, we can't have the miasma around when the battle suits come through.
No,
I mean, that's just
absolutely.
embarrassing, right?
Yeah, that's just bad battle suiting, is what that is.
Bad battle suiting with Dave Hinkle sounds like a great podcast idea. Write that one down.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Nobody steal that, please. Nobody steal that.
Tom, get on the trademark.
What is this guy?
Tom, please.
Why is this guy chopping down a forest down here?
Oh, I mean, he just he's seen seen Fern Gully too many times, and he just wanted to be a part of the part of the process.
I guess so.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Oh, this isn't part of my territory?
Yep, you got to buy that tile.
I thought that was my territory. Whatever.
I'll tell you, the best person that I've seen, like, just about strategic tile buying is Clay. He's really good about that.
Really? I've never known him to buy a single tile ever, because he's just like, he flipped out when he saw me buy a tile. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm using my funds and I'm purchasing a tile.
He'll do it when he has money. Like when he's so focused about not running low on energy, and like, so the reason why is he's a smart guy and he understands how good energy or how useful energy is.
Right.
But he's super paranoid about spending money early in the game.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Comes from a real fear kind of place, because it sounds like Clay's been in a situation before where it's like he's desperately needed that energy.
Well, you can start losing your units if you're out of energy and you're like at negative, and I mean they got to get paid.
Yep, that's true. I just bought an ocean tile.
If they don't get paid, then
just real. I just needed to buy that ocean tile for some reason.
Nice. So now, because we do have the tech.
Yep.
We can build our quarry.
I can get my floatstone, and then I'm going to start pumping out these tanks. Tanks for the memories. Oof. That landed with a thud. All right, let's see. Covert agent. Yeah, let's take the worker speed. I was totally about to contradict myself from the previous turn.
Yes.
I've been known to do that.
That is just a It's just the classic Civ thing. I mean, I do, like I said, I do that kind of stuff all the time, just not thinking about it.
Yeah.
But
it's more muscle memory.
You know, that kind of stuff is also there for you to change your mind, which is totally fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with going, like, this is another thing I see, like, new players or friends get frustrated with.
Yeah.
Is, like, they think that because they started out a game trying to go for a specific win condition and it's not working out, that their game is over. But that's not, like, your game's not over. You just got to be flexible and figure out a different way to play.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a big thing, you know, that I really wanted to stress in the mid-game kind of live stream is just that adaptability. And that's the thing is you really got to be fluid in Civilization. And that really just comes with, you know, experience. You play more, you start to see the signs, you start to know how to react, it's one more turn, to what you're seeing develop in front of you. So, +1.
Signs with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, swing away, Joaquin, swing away.
What is going to help you the most right now?
A bunch of more culture would be all right. I mean, I do have a crap ton of cities, and they've got a lot of tiles. I could get a free worker to delete
you just
real quick.
deleted 3.
Yeah.
You're not going to be making too many. I would take the Nature's Bounty.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
The production.
Yeah, that works. That's a good one. We got one aircraft in here that's going to be shot down very soon.
Very quickly.
I think this is the turn our peace treaty ends. Or is it next turn?
No, next turn, I think.
Next turn.
So yeah, that's the thing is when you just can't, you can't attack something. It's always because you have a peace treaty.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can hit you.
Taking out some aggression on the aliens.
Yep.
Nice, Dave.
Get some quick XP. You know, why not?
Yeah.
Treat yourself, you know? All right, you've got rid of the miasma around here.
Good job, you deleted.
Good job, you deleted.
Yeah, I often find that happens late game a lot with workers. Like, you build one to do, because you need something done, nobody's close. You build one to do one specific thing, and then it's like, well,
sorry,
your time
kiddo.
here is, your usefulness is at an end.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Yeah, I want to go to war. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ooh, that guy's gonna get shot if I do that. Where are the battles? Oh, here we go.
You know, I love how colorful some of the AI, you know, dialogues and interactions are in this game. You know, especially with stuff like, you know, the just like, how could you have done this? How could you have gone to war with me? And it's like, well, you know, I mean, I was hovering military units around your territory for 5 turns. I don't know why you're so surprised.
Here's the thing. I've been camped outside for 5 centuries. I've had just troops. I mean, not cities, not communes, just straight up armed men and women. So how is this a surprise to you? I'm just going to slow kill that Kraken. And I'm going to insta-kill that worker. Like, not doing any damage with this 2-pop city. It's just cute. Just like a gnat. Oof. The planes! Bye-bye.
Well, planes down.
I don't want you to mark, though. Ooh, I probably should have waited. I need.
So one of the things that, Dave, that you've done a really good job about, and I like a lot, is diversifying your army. Like, you know that you need, like, 2 wardens and 3 melee units and a couple ships. You don't just want to build, like, well, 5 wardens and then you don't have a melee unit to take the city. You don't just want to build all melee units because they're going to be stacked around waiting for their chance to jump, you know, jump in the meat grinder.
I'm glad he shot at that guy, not the battle suit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm making dumb decisions.
But your army composition is really good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm about ready.
Boy, it is not looking good.
Yeah, they are over as a people. No one will speak their language anymore. No one will ever bring up their customs. or their traditions around me ever. Oh, part of their city just changed.
Yes,
They just went supremacy.
They did, and they are pretty ticked off
Yeah.
that you're taking their city.
Oh, they got one of my boats.
They got one of them.
They got one of my boats. Not my baby boats.
It's how he would have wanted to go, though.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. Give me that health from my clone implants.
So yeah, again, I mean, Dave, you mentioned previously, you know, how health was. It's easier to like make up for that negative health late game. There's just a lot of techs that open up. There's a lot of buildings that open up, and that's happening, right? You're at 19 again. I think you were at a high of like 30.
The barbarians are through the gates. Yeah, I'm gonna burn it. Seems like the only thing I can do, really.
That's the question.
No, she's completely gone.
So in a way,
because I mean, yeah, I only have him. He remains.
He remains guarded.
He remains
guarded.
He
might think that something is up.
He has an idea about some things.
He has some thoughts
that are going on.
I like that there's no one to tell.
Yeah, he's just condemning me to maybe his god. I don't know. All right, we've got our final
now
level.
We're in business.
Let's go in here.
This is my favorite unit in the game.
You don't even need to heal up. The LEV, dude, they're so good. So good. All right. You can work the gold mines. So, oh, I can't do it yet because I'm burning you to the ground.
Your production in a city on fire might not be so hot.
Yeah, that's true. All right, dragoons.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's too good to pass up.
And devastators. Oh, that's so good. Love to be able to ignore the terrain obstacles.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So victory conditions. So for purity.
This is the transcendental equation, but for purity.
Yeah, we want to do laser. No, that's for the contact, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going to the left. Keep going up.
Oh, I already got it.
You already
have
that tech.
So now I just gotta build it. Whoops. So let's find the highest
we can't win the game this way.
No, we can't win the game. This is just for illustration purposes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Jim Boomba's still solid. They've got 40 something. Yeah. Okay. And let's focus on that. So now we're going 42.6, and now it's the time we build. Where's the listed under? Or I have to wait till next turn. So wait, don't you have to launch the laser comm first? Do I have to do that?
It's a little, so hit F1.
F1?
And victories. Or you could just type in purity probably, or virtues. And we can look it up in the Cyclopedia.
All right.
Because I haven't done a purity victory in a while.
Yeah, neither have I. So Exodus.
Exodus gate.
Okay.
So this is just going to have the lore on this page.
Okay. So I can't click it. So let's look up victories.
Tom? You might have to type victory.
All right.
No, that's not it either. So usually, like, if you had that victory turned on in the game, we could see it in the quest tab, and then it would tell us like the step-by-step. But since we don't have that,
maybe it won't let me build it because I don't have it turned on.
I actually think that might be
so
the issue. For
you know, basically illustration purposes, you would just click this, you would go over to victories, and you'd see a list here, and when you'd hover over it, you would see objectives just like this, where it would show you, okay, this is what you need to do in order to fulfill this victory condition and to win the game.
I mean, if you wanted to, real quick at the end of the stream, we could even pop in a new game real quick and then pop that open and just...
Yeah. Actually, I will do that. That's a very good point. So for right now, I'm just going to buy an LEV tank.
Oh, man. Congratulations on your purchase.
Thank you very much. But this is... that's not the LEV destroyer, though, right? Are they separate?
Yeah, you bought an LEV tank, not an LEV destroyer.
But I can buy a destroyer next time.
You can get it, yeah.
All right. How long would they take? 6 turns? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I want to build it.
All right.
You still buy
and
one
then,
next turn too.
And then
Moving on down.
Moving on down to the west side, to a deluxe apartment in hell. I wonder if I could just take it with these 3 wardens. Probably not.
No.
Especially if he's got a bunch of boats down there.
How much defense does this city have?
I'm just gonna pick that for the fun of it. Citadella is at 73. So, here we go. Beginning of the end. Okay, oh no, wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna build on that mine. Then he can go. All right. Let's go down there, Mr. Tank. Yeah, let's just kill some aliens for fun. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I had guys to move. I shouldn't be doing this. This is a waste of time. I got a bloodlust.
I mean, you know, he could have done something mean on the next turn or something. We don't know what he was capable of.
It's true.
We had to make the decision that was best for us as an empire and as a family.
Yep. I agree. I agree.
Oh. LEV Destroyer.
Yeah, let's go ahead and spend that money. Now, tanks embark. They don't float, right?
But
oh, no, they do
these
float.
tanks are LEVs,
yes.
so they will float.
Yes.
It's like...
so no embarkation, no issues with that.
What's that movie with the hover tank, Sergeant Bilko?
Sergeant Bilko?
Sergeant Bilko.
Doesn't sound like they would have a sci-fi...
It is that
okay,
movie.
Tom is confirmed.
It is Sergeant Bilko. They have an LEV hover. Yeah. Have you spent all your floatstone?
Yeah.
Dave, I mean, you got some floatstone for your birthday, and you just spent it all.
Yeah, all in one place too. All in Jimboomba. That's where you go to spend floatstone. Delete it. This one prime battle suit is going to take on the whole entire alien race on this planet. Bring it. Oh, get some. Get some.
Just plant that flag.
Yep.
Nice.
Shoot a nuke down a bug hole. You got a lot of dead bugs. I don't know how else to say it, folks. All right. Oh, can't wait to shoot this worker.
He's still doing his thing. I mean, he's just...
Workers be working. And then, oh, this guy. This guy.
Can you zoom in on this unit? Like, this is pretty sweet.
That is an awesome unit. Oh, wait, look, I can do Shift Y. Give you that good, nice look.
All of its glory.
All the beauty. I like the red neon lights underneath, pulsating, throbbing with murderous intent.
Yeah, that was earmarked in the budget for the unit, Dave. Don't worry.
Yeah. We need the
very
pulsating.
Necessary.
Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Oh, look at these bugs. Look at these bugs. This is the prime battle suit. This ain't just some regular suit.
I mean, who do they think you are?
Who do they think I am? Clearly they don't know. Oh, just so much murder.
So much murder, death kill.
So much murdering.
You betrayed your word.
I did. I did do that.
You know.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right. He's got some veterancy of his own here.
He does. He's a couple decent units.
Yeah.
Now, does he have an LEV destroyer?
No. Pretty.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. See, that's.
Thanks for the clarification on that. Yeah, you hate to see that.
Yeah. Oh, that's where the aliens were coming from?
No longer.
No more. All right. Let's get you up on land. All right. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. We are about to win.
Shoot him down.
I really got to turn off the achievement pop-ups though when I'm playing a live stream. I don't even know if you can, honestly.
Achievement pop-ups? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I will get back to you on that.
Huh, look at these things. They kind of want to be LEV,
Yeah.
but they're not though.
They're just not, though,
They're just
right?
not. Like
They're
that's
just
the
not.
thing. That's the thing.
You could actually buy another destroyer if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, I'm back to 2 floatstone.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need
Yeah, I need
right, you need
more of
floatstone.
the
I was
floaty
just
stone.
looking at your energy and like, my God, Dave, you've got Scrooge McDuck level energy right now.
Yes, I'm swimming in a vault of energy right now. Absolutely. Oh, look at this thing.
Oh, man.
It's coming. It's coming. Just, you know, leave Earth, see new worlds, kill exciting new species of creatures. And actually,
Want to change your Steam name to PFC Joker, Dave?
all right.
That's the only goal I have when I come on your stream, Dave, is no reference goes with no reference is missed. No pop culture reference is missed. Otherwise, I'm never coming back.
You and I, we've always agreed about that, you know?
Banned for life if I miss one of those.
All right.
He's got a couple ships.
Oh, they're going to destroy
Yep,
this LEV guy.
maybe.
My tank. He's shooting on my tank. Oh, he lives. He lives to fight another day.
You have to move.
Yeah. I said boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's this miasma all around here.
I guess take the health, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize I had the. All right, that's good. That's good. That's a good. Boop, and then range of the.
Yeah,
the
so
setup.
some units require a setup turn,
Yeah.
siege units. And if you don't have the movement points and you hit the setup button, that's going to like auto end your turn.
Right.
So you got to be careful and like try to remember like, oh, okay, I moved.
Right.
I'm not going to have enough to move, set up, and attack.
Right here. Give me that health. Okay, okay, okay. All right, this is getting rough now because he's kind of getting close to my military strength. He's not equal yet, but he's getting close to it.
He's doing okay, actually. This will be a good.
Yeah, this will be a good final battle. Good final fight, if you will. Oh man, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
I think that destroyer.
I think the miasma got him actually.
Brought down. He fought off countless enemies and then brought low by miasma.
Choked on alien gases. I'm gonna take that disc. Oh no, don't do that.
Yep. So yeah, don't, as Dave just demonstrated, don't panic if you accidentally hit that fortify or sleep button. You can wake them up.
Yep.
It does not exhaust their movement points or attack points.
All right, time for the big ships. Watching the ships roll in. Lillian. All right, looking good, looking good. Keeping it tight, keeping it right. All right.
Send them in, Dave.
Oh, send them in. Oh, what was I doing? I just set them up for attack. All right, I'll send them up over here.
Actually, I think I'll take blame for that. I got excited about moving him in.
Yeah.
And I said send him in, but we shouldn't have done that.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Cool. So now I can actually tackle him. Kill that guy. Yeah. Oh, that'll affect these guys. These guys can kill him. I will shoot the boat. Boom.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom. And now you die. Okay. You, honey baby. Baby.
So yeah, classic battle suit.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in there, destroying a unit, you'll get set up to be able to take that city.
I can't go on that tile because it's water. Ooh, yeah, go through there.
So yeah, I guess swing these guys around.
Yep.
And then
it's
it'll be good. It has 79 defense, but
yeah, I think I'll be
you
okay.
got this.
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, there's his LEV tank. He just got them.
Oof.
But that's how strong battlesuits are, right? Like,
yeah.
He just took all that punishment in one turn.
It's good. I think I'm just going to go for the coup de grace at this point.
Yep.
Ignore these other aquatic units. Fire right on the city.
If you move that one, yeah, you'll have to move one more. If you move right there, you might be able to
nah,
still, no. Oh, that health.
That health.
Clutch.
Clutch health find. First, though, I want to, well, let's see. I can't move him there. He has to go to there, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then next turn. I would, move the battle suit.
Yeah, I'm going to bring him around this way, I think.
Okay. Or next turn, you could just, like, position to be able to move into that green tile.
I mean, it's this little pond of water there that's really messing me up. Yeah, I'll just heal him for a turn. I think that's okay. Oh, wait, did I not?
No, you
oh,
attacked,
yeah, I
think.
fired with those guys. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if I have enough, actually.
It might be close.
Let's see what this guy does.
Here we go.
I don't know. This is giving him a strong garrison there, that LEV tank.
You're almost at half. You'll be lower than half. You just have to keep that battle suit alive so you have that melee unit to actually take the city.
So, I think next turn.
Yeah, next turn, move him in.
Actually, I don't. He might be good to go over there now. Actually.
Yeah, go over
he's
there
gonna
now.
have to
eat that bombardment.
Yeah.
And then have him ready to. That was actually the right tile to move him to as well, because you're kind of too far away from a couple of their ships.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will work out. But this is an exciting finish. Like, this is definitely kind of a 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
If they kill your range units.
Oh, this is where the fear. You see the fear.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one.
Oh, and he chose to shoot my destroyer. It's the end times. Are you ready? Are you prepared for the end times?
No.
No.
Well, somebody had to die.
Crap. I think, yeah. Crap.
I wasn't counting on them being able to do enough damage, but they have all of those destroyers.
Mm. Well then, still gonna win.
It's possible.
Still definitely gonna win.
For some reason, I want to believe still.
Yeah.
Losing the range unit sucked. Losing the warden sucked.
Oops, yeah. Can I? Oh, I can't come close enough to shoot the city. No.
So, basically, this is the kind of situation where, like, if we had more time today, this would be a, like, pull back and regroup. You know, once you lost your LEV destroyer. I mean, the thing is, you're in such a strong position that all you really would need to do is like pull back a couple of your units, come back with like 3 LEV destroyers, and then be good to go.
Yeah.
But at this point, there's no way. Oh boy! If he doesn't die next turn, you can take that city.
Yeah.
But he's probably going to. We'll see. That would be a pretty sweet way to win the game. I really hope this works out.
Yeah.
They might actually focus on that ship.
LEV destroyers, they'll let me go. It'll let me go in and take a city with it, right? Okay. He did survive.
Well, actually, wait. I'm not sure about that.
They're going hard on my destroyer.
No, that's
up
good.
there.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
He's a decoy. You might be able to take that with the range unit in the battle suit.
I think I got this.
The aliens
Feeling
are moving
pretty
right
good.
now. I think you got this too. And you got nano robotics.
So just for a couple quick harmony levels.
Late game harmony levels.
Late game harmony.
Ooh,
Hashtag
boy,
late
I
game
don't know,
harmony.
Dave. This is the moment of truth here.
How am I blocked up with this guy?
Yeah, because that guy moved right in your face. So you can't move around him because there's an enemy in your face. Tom's just like, oh, you got it. Nice.
Oh yeah!
And he does it. The man.
Domination victory.
Nice.
Cool. Can you tell I never play on my personal account, popping all these achievements? Cool.
Well
Excellent.
played, Dave.
Excellent. Awesome. I'm gonna pop out here and just.
You can't burn original capitals.
Yeah. But just look out and see what we've done. All that we've conquered. So it's been a crazy long journey for us here. And this is the army that Citadel was left with. Very awesome. All right, bring it back to the studio, please, Tom. That timing could not have been better, by the way.
Right at the end.
Right at the end, 10 minutes left on our 2-hour weekly live stream, and here we have achieved victory. We have dominated. We left with negative 29 health. Quite a bit of energy in our pocket, but producing good science thanks to development projects. But overall, that is a domination victory in a nutshell. I mean, would you say kind of for beginners, that's the first victory type that most, beginning Civ players lean towards? I mean, it's the easiest one to kind of grasp and understand.
Yes, that's true. But I guess the other way to think about domination victory too is, if you have that allied victory setting on, you can team up with other AIs or human players or whoever. You don't necessarily have to just destroy everybody. You can form a coalition and destroy.
Of the willing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And unwilling.
And yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, you can do domination victory isn't just about what you did in this game where you just went lone wolf and decided you were going to kill everybody.
Right.
There's a couple different ways to play it. But actually, to answer your question, yes, that is the first victory type that you would want to, or that most people might gravitate towards.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to these 3 different live streams showing you different chunks of the game for beginners. Hopefully, with the hot key action, that info that Myles was dropping on you guys, that'll help your Civ game, help streamline it a little bit more, cut down on the time between those turns, and hopefully make for a better Civ experience overall. But yeah, domination, take over enemy capitals, you win the game. That's how it works. We have the other affinity-based victory conditions. Unfortunately, I don't have a bunch of pre-cooked save files I can just load up to show you guys those. But again, if you go into that victories tab down on the bottom right, click that. They'll guide you to where you need to go. But yeah, that's pretty much been it for this Civilization Beyond Earth Beginner's Guide series. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for the next couple weeks leading up to the launch of Civilization Beyond Earth Rising Tide, which is the expansion due on October 9th. And, that's going to change the game quite a bit. You have aquatic-based gameplay. You can make cities on the ocean, move them around on the ocean. The 100% of the map is fully playable. You have whole new resources, hybrid affinities, 4 new sponsors. What am I missing from the bullet list here? Tons of new units, tons of new stuff to research and see.
Yeah.
You have Marvel quests, these biome-specific quests that pop up based on geography, where you find these cool items on the map, and then contextually you are led along a new quest. Tons of new quest decisions.
That's some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah, it's
really cool.
It's really cool. And then of course, who can forget the overhauled diplomacy system? Entirely overhauled and vastly different from what you've seen here in the base vanilla game Beyond Earth. So look for that on October 9th. It's available for pre-order right now on digital retailers for 10% off. So head over to Steam, buy it there. Go to Green Man Gaming, buy it there. Buy it everywhere you can. Help keep us employed, please. We like our jobs.
Especially Dave.
Yeah, especially me. We like doing this live stream for you guys every week. But this has been Firaxis O'Clock Fridays. And thank you, Myles, for joining me.
Thank you, Dave.
So just to reiterate again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central European Time, we have awesome Firaxis Games content to share in live stream form and on VODs. So on this upcoming Tuesday, look for Llama Chomp's live stream. It's his first XCOM Long War Firaxis O'Clock live stream. He's a very, venerable, noted XCOM Long War player. So we're really excited to have him on board and give him a shot and present him to you, our Firaxis O'Clock audience. And then on Wednesdays, we have Quill 18 playing Civilization 5. If you like Civ, you know who Quill is. If you're on the r/Civ subreddit, he's moderator there. You should know who he is. Great YouTube channel. Check that out, Quill 18. And then on Thursdays, we have the Firaxis Games live stream where they've been showing Rising Tide in development. Really interesting stuff there. All the VODs are up on youtube.com/Civ. And then on Fridays, you have me here and, sometimes Myles, hopefully many more times Myles, showing you guys Civilization Beyond Earth. So now we've done a Beginner's Guide series. We might maybe have one more follow-up to it next week, but I can't imagine so unless there's some way I can get some files that kind of pre-cook victory conditions and show you how to go for those. Otherwise, this has been kind of our Endgame wrap to this Beginner's Guide series. So yeah, thanks again, Myles. Appreciate you.
I don't think you've lost since I've been on stream, actually. So we gotta keep it going.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I think the only time I lost on stream, I was alone. So alone.
So fitting.
So very alone. All right, thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week, same time, same bat channel.